Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Come As You Are as recorded by Nirvana on guitar. Now this was actually the very first song that I ever learned on guitar. I had a neighbor friend growing up who loved Nirvana, and I probably just skateboarded down the street at the time, and we would hang out, and he said, "You got to check out this riff," and he played Come As You Are, and I thought, wow, that was so awesome. And he showed it to me, and I learned to play it just with my thumb. You know, I didn't even have a pick. So I want to break it down for you today. Now this song really just uses 3 sections. It's got an awesome riff that's all just played on 2 strings. Then we're going to go into some bigger sort of open sounding chords and then power chords for the final section. I'm going to break it all down for you note for note. Now one thing about this song is the guitar is tuned down a whole step and then it's drop D from there. So you tune all the notes down a whole step and then you lower that 6th string an extra whole step, so this could also be called drop C tuning. I'm going to break it all down for you step by step, but before we dive in, if you're new here and haven't downloaded my fretboard guide yet, you've got to grab this at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below and you can download this awesome PDF, print it out, keep it on your music stand or on your desktop as a super handy resource. All right, well with that said, let's break down the song. Let's break down how to play Come As You Are as recorded by Nirvana on guitar. Now this song has some incredible guitar parts, and there's 3 that we need to know, 3 main sections so you can get through and play this entire song. The first one is the main riff, and that goes like this. 1, 2, 3. The riff is 2 bars long, but we have a little pickup. We're going to start on the and of 3. We're going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then that's our downbeat there. We're going to be on the 2nd fret. Now this riff uses just 2 strings, the low 6th string and then the 5th string. We're going to play 0, 0, 1, 2 on that low string. Now you can play this with all down picks with your strum hand. Okay, then we're going to go to the 5th string, play it open, then back to that 2nd fret on the 6th string, back to the 5th string, and then 2, 2, 1, 0 on the 6th string. So that's our first bar. And that's the 2nd bar there. So with the pickup, then we're going to go to the low E. This is bar 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Then we're back to the top of the riff. So what I played there was the 6th string to the 2nd fret on the 5th string. Then back to the 6th string 2 times. Then we'll finish with 2, 0, 1. And that's the top again. So 2 on the 5th string. Open or 0 on the low E or low 6th string, and then 1 there on that same string. So bar 2 goes. So the riff all together with the pickup goes 1, 2, and 3. Then right there, we repeat back to the downbeat of the main riff. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that's your downbeat there. Let's try it a few times. I'll count you in. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we have the pre-chorus section. Here we're gonna strum some chords. It sounds like this. Then we're back to our main riff coming out of that pre-chorus. So we're gonna use 2 chords for this pre-chorus. The first one is an F sharp sus4 sound here. We're gonna play the low 6th string, 2, then 4, 4, 4, then open, open. So we're letting these top 2 strings ring open. Such a cool sound. And then we go to an A, and I just play that with 1 finger. Each chord lasts 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now strumming wise, you could do something like, that's just a good old down, down, up, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's a quarter note, then 2 eighths, then your hand goes down, but you don't play the strings, then you come back up with up, down, up. Change. And the lyric here is Kurt singing memory. Memory. Okay, then on the last time, you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and you do that pickup coming in on the and of 3. So you cut the strumming pattern short. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So you have to be able to come out of the strumming back to the riff, and that's a great thing to practice. Then the second time, after we play that B section or that pre-chorus, we go on to the final part, and that's where Kurt sings, and I swear I don't have a gun. Here's what it sounds like. So here you can kick on some distortion, and we're gonna play 2 chords, just power chords here, a B5 and a D5. And I'm playing B here, starting on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 2, then 4, 4, then bring it up to 5, 7, 7. And the strumming pattern here is, you could do something like this. Here's a sample pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's just all 8th notes, but then on the and of 2, I'm letting that one ring. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you could do this either alternating, down, up, and then up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's with alternate strumming, or you could do it all downs if you want a little bit edgier of a sound. Here's alternating. Even though this is Nirvana and it's kind of edgy and rocky, I like on this song actually the alternate strumming. But it's good to be able to do both, and you can pick whichever one you like. Now, you also want to be able to come out of this riff. We're going to, again, cut that strumming pattern short and go to the main riff again. So that's going to go, so that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again, the and of 3 is where you get out and make that transition. Congrats on making it through this classic Nirvana tune. Be sure to take your time with this and make sure that you know those 3 parts. So just rewind the video if you need to review any of those sections and work them out just part by part, and then try and string them all together and be able to go from one part to the next. And to help you even more, before you go, make sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And it's really just a system and a way of thinking about the fretboard and putting it all together. And I want to give that to you completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below to grab your copy. Before you go, leave a comment as well and let me know your #1 song. What was the first song that you ever learned on guitar? Just comment it down below. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon.